Starting to go downhill, boys. I walked in here, crisscrossed a few times, and now I don't know where I've been. I just started going. This is just a bad time to be doing this. This is just something else, but it's not a good something else, if you ask me. Oh, sorry. There was a guy sitting in that room. This is nuts.
Why does it have to be this way?
Sorry it's so dark you can barely see me, but guys, things have not been going good off camera. A, I'm wasting a ton of time today because I've had a couple more fails, and B, my car got a flat tire, so I had to spend like half an hour jacking it up, getting all the nuts off, putting on my temporary tire, and then I'm gonna have to waste a bunch more time tomorrow going to a tire shop to put a new permanent one on. So time is really bleeding away from us on this trip. I need to get back into it, so we're here right near downtown Detroit on an absolute suicide mission of a building, because I bet you it's going to be, especially this time of night, it's going to be crawling with homeless people because the sun just went down. But we're going to go in anyway. This place was at one point some sort of like doctor's office style place. There was like a chiropractor in there. There was like a pain management place. It was kind of like this little clinic. There was whatever other businesses were in there too, but now it's just a big abandoned like couple-story building right near downtown. So let's go get this. Hopefully we don't die. Here's part of it before us here. I think I see a way in already. Well, you can already see the evidence of everyone being around here. This is just a bad time for this, but we're here on tour. Time bleeding away from me, so I'm gonna do what I'm gonna do. So here we go. Alright, hopefully not too many witnesses to this. Busy road is busy. Wow, this is decrepit looking. It's a little worse than I thought it was gonna be. What are the odds cops ever check this thing? Pretty low, I'd imagine, because I know there's going to be some light spillage now that it's dark, especially with all these open windows. Someone's office right here. Listen to those busy roads we're right next to too. This is just a bad time to be doing this particular one, but here we are. What is there to see? What floor are we even on? Did I climb as high as the second? Surprisingly, I was expecting to see more campsites in here already. Seems rather mellow here in the middle of it, away from all the windows. Rehabilitation, huh? Punny. Got a random grill, a random TV. But otherwise, this does absolutely have like a doctor's clinic kind of look, doesn't it? I just don't get why there's all these random appliances. There's an oven. There's another one. Looks like a bed board almost. Man, this thing really absorbs sound, doesn't it? I can't even hear the road anymore. The second I got deeper into this thing. There had better be multiple ways out of this thing, because I just started going. I walked in here, crisscrossed a few times, and now I don't know where I've been. I just started going. I'm not thinking, I'm just going. Everything is just going wrong. What are all these baskets? Why are there so many of them? All wrapped up. This whole building, for all I know, could just be some storage place at this point. Just some storage place for forgotten goods that whoever owns it was keeping them in like this. More boxes. Guess what's in them? More of those baskets. It's like a patient's room curtain. Yeah, I was expecting a building overrun by homeless people, but there's really nothing here except a random office clinic. All right, this one was a campsite. The random benches, though. Wonder what that was for. Showers too. Like I said, I'm barely even sure what floor I'm on right now, but I'll go upstairs more. Burnout's starting to set in. What is this? Our 14th video here in Detroit. Most tours would either be over by now or just about over. I know I'm not even close. I've now had car problems. Just starting to go downhill, boys. Starting to spiral. Female locker rooms. I guess that's what those were. The one down below is probably a locker room too. Explains the showers. Also, look how dumb I was. That's my car right there. I parked it right here on site, just right in the grass-covered parking lot, so I could not be bothered to find anything better. So I'm gonna try to make this just a rapid, lickety-split kind of video. Get me like 10 minutes worth of footage for the final cut of the video and skedaddle. So I hate everything right now. I miss my warm bed back at home. What on earth was this blocked off like that for? Ah, because the asbestos, got it. Yep. Think of how many people would know I'm in here if they just look up right now towards one of those windows. Alright, the downstairs was cool. Up here is just nothing but trashed mess. Just kind of that back courtyard alleyway though. It's just fully enclosed building here. It's courtyard. I know I missed some stuff down below. I don't think there's much of anything else up here. So if I ever see a staircase again, I might poke a little more down on the bottom level and then I'll get out of here. You know, my original blueprint for the Detroit trip was going to be filmed like 40 places. But obviously that kind of got dumbed down to like 30 because I realized I really only want to do places that are decent. If I really just went for 40 and it was only focused on that number, then that'd have me filming a bunch of just kind of throwaway places that aren't that interesting. So 30 should be stupidly doable if it weren't for all these sudden distractions and everything. Up here is just school-related stuff. If you saw that one sign, and then that says student and visitor bathroom. That's kind of what I thought. I knew there was a chiropractor's thing in here. I knew there was a pain management kind of clinic in here. But I figured the rest of it might have just been offices, and that's what I'm seeing. Like just other various offices, like this stuff. I'm really trying not to shine lights, you know, at the windows behind me. I keep saying it, but it's true. I want to get this one out of the way quickly. And I was dead wrong. There's not one homeless person in here that I've seen. No signs of anyone. At least now we're seeing more office stuff. But yeah, either way, Detroit's going to be my biggest tour ever when all is said and done. But as of right now, it feels like we're not even halfway, and I'm already running into major problems. And yet somehow nothing bad has even happened to me at an abandoned place yet. Could you believe that? And yes, at this point, I'm like 100% lost in this building. I have no clue where to go. Yeah, okay. See, it feels like I've been everywhere up here, yet I'm still seeing unfamiliar rooms. I could have sworn I completed a circle. Got a Pepsi vending machine though. I guess this building's a lot bigger than I gave it credit for. Alright, we're back to the blue ones. Blue paint colored things, walls. I forgot what a wall was called. Figure out what to do with the rest of the first floor. And then see if I can get out of here somehow. You'd think there should be multiple ways, but all I know of is the one that I got in through. I've already been through here. I don't know how complete is the basement. I'll just look. Yikes. Oh, this is nuts. It is a full basement though. We got a jack right there. We got this. Physical facilities. sounds like more of the pain management stuff. Only now we're just underground. This is just something else, but it's not a good something else if you ask me. Just a major workshop in here. There's a lot in this workshop though. Yeah, I was kind of hoping that'd be a way out. And I'm not going down there because that gets extremely wet looking. This is simultaneously one of our best and worst Detroit videos at the same time thus far. Back to frantically trying to find a way out of this maze. Let's see if I can do it. That's nothing because that's just the courtyard again. But we're in the right area. It was right back around this corner. Oh, sorry. There was a guy sitting in that room. How do I get out of here? Which window was it? Oh, I see my car. We just gotta go around that corner over there. Was he there the whole time I was in here? He could have been. Anyway, very abridged video. Sorry about that, but I've had enough of this and I'm getting out of here. Man, that was really something else, people. I didn't like that though. I was really not a big fan of that one. But yeah, just so I can finally show y'all guys, this is the state of my car. That little mini, skinny, temporary tire that I'm afraid is gonna blow on me the second I hit a pothole or something. At least I finally earned like my manliness card by changing it myself, but still, that really sucks. That's gonna alter tomorrow greatly. I don't know what else to say. Man, I don't even have any thoughts on that building. I was just there to be there. Some parts of it were cool, like the offices, but once I started to get lost, once I, saw the dude just chilling in there, I don't know how much of that footage picked up. I stopped dead in my tracks because I started to hear a voice, and then suddenly I just turned to my right and it's him right there in that room. I don't know who he was talking to, if he was on a phone or something or what, if there was someone else in there with him, but yeah, he didn't even acknowledge me, so it was kind of creepy, but I didn't want to be in there any longer anyway, so we got the footage and got out, and that was kind of it. So really sketchy Detroit building in the books. That was our 14th one. I'm gonna go find number 15 right now, and I'll see you next time, next week in that video. Peace.